Hey, Dave Johnson from ITG. A couple questions that we get asked from time to time I'd like to address with you. One common question is who should take our courses? We're set up to train military, law enforcement officers, and private sector security professionals in the field of dignitary and executive protection, whether it's through our open enrollment training programs or through our mobile training teams. We suggest that those of you who really want to understand why it is we do what it is we do and develop skills, knowledge, and abilities through hands-on dynamic training, choose to train with ITG. We are a very cost-effective way to achieve confidence and competence. However, we're going to ask that you demonstrate suitable criminal history. If you are in a job that requires you to have a security license or a law enforcement background investigation or a security clearance, we're going to ask you to show proof. And if you're not in a job that has that, that's not a showstopper. We're going to ask your permission to conduct that criminal history background check on you and get some release of information forms signed. Once those criteria are satisfied, you can be accepted as a candidate to attend our training programs. Another question that's often asked is what sets us apart? Frankly, I think one of the things that benefit our students most is our instructors have deep and diverse experience, sometimes decades of experience in different environments all over the world and in different threat conditions ranging from that of imminent assassination attempt through coup d'etat experiences, through combat, through diplomatic events, all kinds of different environments, all kinds of team configurations. And they teach from the coaching and mentoring standpoint. There's not a question you can't ask us that we won't answer. And if we don't have the answer for it, we know somebody who does. And we'll get that answer for you. We're open books. At ITG, we view our responsibility to you, our students, as being our clients. It's our job to make sure you leave understanding what it is you want to understand. And we challenge you to challenge us to meet your goals. We have actual hands-on practical experience with all the tools in the toolbox. We will share every tool in our toolbox with you. We teach from the high threat perspective and ramp it down to the low threat perspective because it's much easier to ramp down than it is to ramp up. If we're teaching at a level where there's just 2 or 3 people and your phone rings and the world changes, it's difficult to ramp up. So we're going to give you those tools to deal with. The other thing is there's no artificial burdens here. We're not going to tell you that you have to train for 14, 18 hours a day. We're going to say you're adults and you've probably worked overtime today. Let's just train to that point in time where that learning curve is going to support you in remembering the information that's presented in the class. We're not going to tell you that you have to pay us hundreds of dollars a day for your training experience, and we're going to take you out and run you around the block and do physical exercise. Yes, you need to be physically fit to do the job. However, we think you can do that on your own and not pay us to have you do it. So we're going to spend your training dollars and your investment on those things that are necessary for you to be successful. Your next step is to download the registration form from our website, fill it in, and send it in either way you want to, by fax or email. And if you have any questions about ITG, the International Training Group's approach to training, or any one of our training programs or mobile training team events, please call us at our toll-free numbers or send us an email that's on the screen that shows next. Thank you for your time.